Y'all, we have a very exciting show for y'all tonight. So thank you so much for being in the building. Me and Trending, we coming to bring y'all some Lux tea.
Woo! Yes,
yes, y'all. So first of all, I just want to say shout out to Yana and Strawberry Taffy, okay, or Strawberry Taffy, for holding us down in the chat because I did put the time wrong. But y'all know we're gonna be up in here 7:30 every night. If anything, we'll be late and it'll be at 8. That kind of round. Okay, but anyways, let's get into it, y'all. I wanna start with this topic right here. I want to talk about Melody Shere.
Melody Shere. Woo woo.
Exactly. Shout out to Melody, right? Because I think this is very, very important, and I want to scream it from the rooftop. Y'all have to make sure y'all are in the building on TikTok September the 22nd. Okay.
Yes, Sunday.
That's Sunday. Yes, that's this weekend. Make sure y'all, hold on to a little coin this weekend, and try to get you at least one little something because we definitely want to do numbers for Melody Shere.
Yes, I have my eye on definitely some body oil.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get all that I can. Because I haven't gotten any of the new items. So I'm going to make sure I try to get all that I can. And I hope y'all gonna be there in the building, okay? Because she is launching these 3 new oils, and she's also launching a new body scrub. She's launching the lavender body scrub, which I have to have, okay? And she's launching the oil, the peach oil, and the coconut oil. And this is a big deal because she's flying out to LA.
Yeah, she's flying to LA. Isn't that where Tilted Crowns Productions headquarters are too?
Yes, ma'am. It surely is. So big things in store. Big things in store.
Love it. I'm happy for her. Congratulations, Melody Shere. I'm acting like it's me that got on TikTok. I'm so excited.
I am very excited. I really am. And I'm wishing her the best. So I hope, we all pull up. So yeah, while we here, y'all make sure y'all like the video, but I want to get into this topic, okay? I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this viral conversation going around about the makeup artist that basically ruined the wedding she ruined a wedding by overextending her welcome and also trying to go on social media and blast the couple when ultimately she was in the wrong. So, Trendon, you want to give us some of your thoughts before we play some of these videos?
Yes, let me say real fast. I played it without context. So I did, because the title that I saw was Bride Kicked Me Out of Her Wedding. So I'm thinking she didn't like her makeup or Bridezilla, right? So I went in with no context. By the time I was in there, I said, girl, it's you. It's you. She was overbearing. She tried to say her words humbly, but her actions weren't humble. She was taken away from special moments. The bridesmaid sitting there trying to have a teary moment with the bride. She in there like, guys, me too. Like, it was weird. I'm sorry, it was on her.
Yeah, I agree. And I want to play these clips, you guys, because I want to play them fully in totality so you guys can understand it. If you guys haven't heard about this story, no worries. You guys are about to get the full rundown right here.
Perfect. Do you want to give context before she starts talking? Because she'll start talking.
Maybe around 3 or 4 o'clock. That's going to be for everybody.
Okay.
I have 3.
I mean, I wouldn't want to give context, so I want people to give their honest opinions.
Well, I mean, they can't, unless they're looking and can see that text, they're not going to know what's happening in the first few videos because she's not talking. It's just text on the screen.
Should I zoom in?
Yeah.
You saying read the text? Or just kind of.
You can give a summary of the first few of what she's doing in the first few.
Okay. So this is the makeup artist, and she's filming her day being as the MUA for this wedding.
3 other stylists.
Okay, so yeah. And she also talking about her boyfriend was cheating on her. So this is something she was doing to keep her mind off of it.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
She was saying that she could barely keep herself together. And she was saying that she even cried while doing the bridesmaids' makeup from start to finish at the end of the day. The bridal party looked beautiful. Everyone was happy and the wedding was a success. Okay, so she was even crying at this lady wedding, girl.
Yeah,
very fucking unprofessional.
Tired. I
don't give a damn if ugly ass boyfriend broke up with you. This is my wedding.
Yeah, they don't. Nobody cares. I'm sorry, that's your personal problem.
Right. Nobody cares.
Suck it up, buttercup, and then cry once you get off.
Right. So this is her filming this lady. And I honestly, you're not supposed to do this. And I don't know if you guys know, I've been a makeup artist before. You're not supposed to do this. I understand you want to have content and stuff, but you should act, you should make sure it's okay. And you never want to overextend welcome and be there past your calling time. And there's no reason for you to anyways, because it's okay.
To the right one more time for me.
Okay, so boom. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. I want y'all to pay attention.
Sorry.
She's drinking with the bride. Just want to point that out.
Which is unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. And you do touch-ups on everybody to Geneva? Do you, Judy, do touch-ups on everybody? You ask them? Are you doing it now? Okay. Yeah. I gotta hurry up and get my ass. You're gonna start the show. Nothing's going on without you. Sure. Thanks for the nothing. No. And me too, though. Yeah. Like I'm a part of. Everybody's on. We are like one. Yeah. Exactly. Where she go, I go, she go. A package deal. I just know that Joey is already making it. He's like, I know Violet was getting on time. I don't know who was getting on time. And I was like, we can get in the car on time. Leave me alone. So we're gonna get that lady's gonna be like, that's a crazy. Yes, kid. We got the same name. Hey, let me see your ring. Woo! You look so good. Oh my God, Kiana, you look so good. Take a look. Oh, my love. We got singers over there. I love this. Yeah. This is fantastic. How you feeling? I feel great. I feel bride. Oh, period. It's giving bride. It's giving bride. Yes, you look so pretty. Yeah, I just finished. I need to hurry up and pack up because I'm going to the venue to stay on location. And it's giving. So I've been recording about vlogging this whole wedding. So it's up in this stock. Wait till y'all see this.
Getting married.
We'll see you later. Let me give you.
Thank you so much.
I was trying to give you a nice picture there, you know.
Oh, sorry.
I figured some of you.
Sorry. You and this tongue out. Yo, you and this tongue out. I like have you with your tongue out at the moment. Yo, we've been having fun. I really just feel like got a ball from the fake. All right, turn around towards me, P. Oh, God. All right, turn around again for me. Yes, turn your head to the left. Okay, now turn it to the right. Now turn around at me again. Yes. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. Hold up, I got you. Sorry, I just didn't want to see no one. Yeah, that's fine. It's like on.
Thank you.
I think like the most difficult dress to get into. No, it's secure. I don't think it's secure, but it's like
Yeah, girl, the chair. I was thinking that you might need it. Do you need to move that stuff?
Can we, is this, I don't wanna, can we move it real quick? I just wanna grab the chair real quick and steal it, cause I'm too short.
Okay. Fix the boobies. Fix the abs. I gotta get you, Mom. You look so tired. Mom, where? Look at the sister of that bar.
The longer you take the better.
Yes. Oh, do that little turn around one more time, Alyssa. Yeah. Did my makeup in the car on the way here. Who's getting married? Put you in a video. Yeah, while you're doing that, and then hit the camera, and then look like drop the camera, and then turn back. Yeah.
I'm scared right now.
Don't be like. All right, go ahead. Hit me with the turnaround. There we go. You look stuck.
No crying.
Yeah, better not.
No crying. No crying. You ready for you, Kiana? I know, we're gonna turn around and see her for the first time. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're supposed to be short. We gotta close that door. Sorry. I hear Kiana.
Be the girl. No, we're doing the first look. Okay, we're doing the first look. Yes, we're doing the first look. Don't try me. Top flight.
Thank you for security.
Top flight. My little baby. I remember you were in 4th grade.
I know. We already saw her.
Okay, that's enough. Rachel, you just broke down. You can be a girl. You did so. It's scary! Oh my God! God help me.
You're fantastic.
You, Kiana, and look to me.
So GQ.
You took some pointers from Will.
And chin down as
That wasn't even planned. We just happened to bring some.
exactly.
Yeah.
Give me GQ. Give me GQ.
And he's wearing what?
He's wearing.
Wow, look at you.
Well, there goes more forward. Uh-oh. It's TikTok battle.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm still working.
Just hold the phone.
saw your collection. Oh, it's pretty deep. I know.
Melissa, you all in a.
Okay, Trendon, do you want to give some of your thoughts before I go to the next video, or should we just go right to the next video?
Girl, okay, let me say this before you do. Girl, there's one where she talks over what she's doing so you can hear the more crazy that she sounds.
Yeah, it was one. I don't know where that one is. No, she deleted her videos.
Y'all, let me just tell you, her explanations are even worse than you just seeing it in here. But she is overbearing. She makes it about her. It's bad. And I don't know how much y'all are getting from this, but she was even talking about how she didn't get that much food and she came out and went back into the cocktail thing. The bride basically was one of those people that just doesn't like confrontation. So the husband, he's going to be the one that even says something. Even after she gets confronted and goes to her car, she comes back. It's wild. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she deleted all of the videos are deleted. So it is hard to find.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm trying to skip through it.
I sent you a link with a timestamp.
You sent me
with a timestamp that goes kind of. You might have to skip a little bit more ahead to.
You ever see those videos when like
16.
No, this is fantastic.
Oh, that one, not the one. I know exactly which video you're talking about because I watched that. Okay. But I don't know where it is.
I sent you the link. Oh, well, never mind. You talking about on TikTok itself. I got
you. Right. I don't know where that one is. Let me see.
Y'all.
Is the brother's sister.
Okay. Let me just.
She founded him. She was with them from the morning. Apparently, I think she showed up late to that one too.
And and she showed up late.
Right. It was.
We got the same name.
Choosing to love each other.
Even when they walked down the aisle, when they were heading back,
there.
Hey,
yeah. Hold on, let me see.
I know what's being talked. Don't try me.
Okay, I don't know which one I was on, but let's just go back there.
It's not just about enduring, but contentment. Choosing.
And it was a no phone time too.
Yeah, and it was a no phone.
I've been ignoring my
Let's just hear what she got.
The entire day, so I really hadn't realized what I was going through, and I've been having such a good time with these people, and I felt so much love that I couldn't even believe that this groom was talking to me that way, especially when I hadn't done anything to him. I hadn't done anything to anybody that day. The only thing I did was show up, do my best, and be my best. I just wanted to make sure that this bridal party really enjoyed. I just wanted to do everything that I could to make sure that the day was perfect for them. But obviously, I was doing something to get on somebody's nerves. As I am bursting out in tears, the bride is consoling me, and she's like, "No, like I don't want you to leave. Like I'm so sorry." I'm really in tears because I just can't believe that all this stuff is happening to me this weekend. Most of other personal problems that I got going on in my life. I'm in this crazy space. I was just so emotional. I couldn't do nothing but break down. I just felt so weak. I felt so made a fool out of. I felt so vulnerable, like I was being kicked while I was already down. And I just felt like I had given this bridal party everything that I had. I didn't have much to give, but I gave it. I gave it all I got. I gave it all my energy. Y'all can see, I literally went above and beyond. I was on my feet for over 12 hours. I was giving it everything I had. I just want everything to be special for them. I knew I wasn't in the best space, but I'm like, these people are literally having one of the biggest days of their life. Like, I just want to make sure that this shit goes well. And I just want it to just be good vibes and good energy. So I decide I'm going to leave. I told the bride, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and leave. I don't want to be ruining anybody's day. My heart broke in that moment. I've never had that happen to me. You know, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, my bride, I went out to my car. I think I went to the store to just get something. And I was like, you know what, my bride doesn't want me to leave. I was like, I might as well just stay. So I went back and I drove into the botanical garden. I parked right back in the same spot that I was parked at. Before I walked in there, I was like, you know what, like go back, get what you need. You are stronger than that. Don't let nobody break you down. So I went back in there and I went back in there with my hair held. When I got back in there, I went straight into the cocktail hour. I had my hair held high. I'm not gonna let nobody break me down. I'm good. Like maybe he just had a moment. Maybe he just needed to cool off. I did nothing to him. I sit down and, you know, I see the bride and we're talking and she's like, you're good. Like you're fine. Her mom telling me, you know, stay. Like we really love you being here. We love your energy. The mommy and her, we still just vibing. They still just like a vibe. I mean, I dusted off. I was like, no, let me let that go. Then I go back out of the cocktail hour and I go and sit down with a couple groomsmen. So I'm sitting with the groomsmen, I'm chilling. They're like, yo, you look tired. I'm like, yo, I've been on my feet since like 7 o'clock this morning. I left out at like 6 o'clock in the morning to just get here. So I've been on my feet all day. Like I ain't really had no breaks. I had a bagel and then I just eat some food from the cocktail hour. After that, one of the assistant planners came up to me and she goes, can I talk to you to the side? And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't even feel like getting up here. I'm just ready to get the last couple shots of these videos and this content that I need for this wedding and I'm ready to go. So I told her, I was like, you know, if you got something to say, you could just say it right here. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not even that deep at this point. She goes, oh, like, the couple does not want you here anymore, so you're going to have to leave. I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'm trying to process what's happening. The couple wants me to leave. Like, what did I do? Like, I'm just so confused. On top of that, this is just like super embarrassing. But I would have went to the side with her or not. This is something that I know was being talked about. So it's already just embarrassing. It didn't matter. This is my reputation. This is my company. I'm self-made. I built this on my own. And this is just like crazy. And I didn't do anything to anybody. I'm so confused. So I ended up getting up and I started walking by. And again, I'm about to burst out in tears because I'm just like, nah, like there's no way that all of this stuff is happening. There's just no way. So I pulled the bride and I was like, oh, can you come here? And she's like, oh, you about to leave? I see you or whatever. So I was like, nah, like come here. So I understand that you and your husband want me to leave. I was like, I didn't do anything to anybody. I don't even know what's happening. Like I'm so confused. Now I'm sitting there about to start crying again because I'm just really confused. So I was like, you know what? Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your wedding day or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Mind you, I see security literally watching me. So y'all were about to get a security guard to remove me from out the wedding as if I need to be forced out, like as if I'm begging to be here. Like for real? When I tell y'all, it was so embarrassing and so crazy because I literally did nothing to nobody at this wedding. I do appreciate to the bride for being apologetic about what happened. That was crazy and it was unacceptable. It was disrespectful. I maybe think I was the only Black vendor. I don't know. I'm the only Black vendor that I saw, and I was treated that way. That was fucked up. That was mad fucked up what y'all did to me. I only gave y'all good energy that day, and I was so. I hadn't realized that I've been ignoring my pain the entire day. So I really hadn't realized what I was going through. And I've been having such a good time with these people. And I felt so much love that I couldn't even believe that this groom was talking to me that way, especially when I hadn't done anything to him. I hadn't done anything to anybody that day. The only thing I did was show up, do my best, and be my best. I just wanted to make sure that this bridal party really enjoyed. I just wanted to do everything that I could to make sure that the day was perfect for them. But obviously, I was doing something to get on somebody's nerves. As I am bursting out in tears, the bride is consoling me. And she's like, no, like, I don't want you to leave. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm really in tears because I just can't believe that all this stuff is happening to me this weekend. Most of other personal problems that I got going on in my life. I'm in this crazy space. I was just so emotional. I couldn't do nothing but break down. I just felt so weak. I felt so made a fool out of. I felt so vulnerable. Like I was being kicked while I was already down. And I just felt like I had given this bridal party everything that I had. I didn't have much to give, but I gave it. I gave it all I got. I gave it all my energy. Y'all can see, I literally went above and beyond. I was on my feet for over 12 hours. I was giving it everything I had. I just want everything to be special for them. I knew I wasn't in the best space, but I'm like, these people are literally having one of the biggest days of their life. Like, I just want to make sure that this shit goes well. And I just want it to just be good vibes and good energy. So I decide I'm going to leave. I told the bride, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and leave. I don't want to be ruining anybody's day. My heart broke in that moment. I've never had that happen to me. So, you know, I thought about it and I was like, you know what, my bride, I went out to my car. I think I went to the store to just get something. And I was like, you know what, my bride doesn't want me to leave. I was like, I might as well just stay. So I went back and I drove into the botanical garden. I parked right back in the same spot that I was parked at. Before I walked in there, I was like, you know what, like go back, get what you need. You are stronger than that. Don't let nobody break you down. So I went back in there and I went back in there with my hair held. When I got back in there, I went straight into the cocktail hour. I had my hair held high. I'm not gonna let nobody break me down. I'm good. Like maybe he just had a moment. Maybe he just needed to cool off. I did nothing to him. I sit down and, you know, I see the bride and we're talking and she's like, you're good. Like you're fine. Her mom telling me, you know, stay. Like we really love you being here. We love your energy. The mommy and her, we still just vibing. They still just like a vibe. I mean, I dusted off. I was like, no, let me let that go. Then I go back out of the cocktail hour and I go and sit down with a couple groomsmen. So I'm sitting with the groomsmen, I'm chilling. They're like, yo, you look tired. I'm like, yo, I've been on my feet since like 7 o'clock this morning. I left out at like 6 o'clock in the morning to just get here. So I've been on my feet all day. Like I ain't really had no breaks. I had a bagel and then I just eat some food from the cocktail hour. After that, one of the assistant planners came up to me and she goes, can I talk to you to the side? And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't even feel like getting up here. I'm just ready to get the last couple shots of these videos and this content that I need for this wedding and I'm ready to go. So I told her, I was like, you know, if you got something to say, you could just say it right here. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not even that deep at this. So she goes, oh, like, the couple does not want you here anymore, so you're going to have to leave. I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'm trying to process what's happening. The couple wants me to leave. Like, what did I do? Like, I'm just so confused. On top of that, this is just like super embarrassing. But I would have went to the side with her or not. This is something that I know was being talked about. So it's already just embarrassing. It didn't matter. This is my reputation. This is my company. I'm self-made. I built this on my own. And this is just like crazy. And I didn't do anything to anybody. I'm so confused. So I ended up getting up and I started walking by. And again, I'm about to burst out in tears because I'm just like, nah, like there's no way that all of this stuff is happening. There's just no way. So I pulled the bride and I was like, oh, can you come here? And she was like, oh, you about to leave? I see you or whatever. So I was like, nah, like, come here. So I understand that you and your husband want me to leave. I was like, I didn't do anything to anybody. I don't even know what's happening. Like, I'm so confused. Now I'm saying I'm about to start crying again because I'm just really confused. So I was like, you know what? Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your wedding day or whatever the case may be. I'm going to go ahead and go. Mind you, I see security literally watching me. So y'all were about to get a security guard to remove me from out the wedding as if I need to be forced out, like as if I'm begging to be here. Like, for real? When I tell y'all, it was so embarrassing and so crazy because I literally did nothing to nobody at this wedding. I do appreciate to the bride for being apologetic about what happened. That was crazy and it was unacceptable. It was disrespectful. I maybe think I was the only Black vendor. I don't know. I'm the only Black vendor that I saw, and I was treated that way. That was fucked up. That was mad fucked up what y'all did to me. I only gave y'all good energy that day, and I hadn't realized that I've been ignoring my pain the entire day. So I really hadn't realized what I was going through, and I've been having such a good time with these.
Okay, y'all. So that was pretty much the end of that video. That was pretty much the end of that segment. And for her to be like she was ignoring her pain the entire time, you are not supposed to be there. You are supposed to complete your services and you are supposed to leave, lady. That's not how it works. From my understanding, makeup artists, hairstylists, service providers, they like to stay for the time that they are paid. If they are not getting paid, it is no reason for you to be there for a whole day.
Mm-hmm.
A whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably had to charge her like $150 max.
Right. And so just to give more context, she had a team that was styling the group. The one of the vendors behind the scenes said that she would stop her work and make them stop their work so she could film content. She took a 40-minute lunch break, was on the phone with her mama, which y'all heard one of them. She was talking to her mama. And the thing that draws people to her, because she does have other bridal testimonials, is at least that them looking happy about their makeup, is because her team does all ethnicities, and that's her draw. But if you're gonna ruin a wedding, it don't matter.
Exactly. So in my opinion, I think she was absolutely dead the fuck wrong. And with that being said, I just know more. Like I'm tired of her. She's annoying.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. It was that bad. Well, let's talk about Freaky Zitty. That's what we're gonna call him, the Freaky Zitty. You know how they be saying Zaddy.
Yep.
But all right. So I mean, let's talk about the charges that we should call him Baby Oil.
We should call him Baby Oil.
Let's talk about the charges Baby Oil has racked up, trending. Let's get into it. Boom.
All right. So, in an appearance at the U.S. District Court in New York, Baby Oil was charged with trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. In an indictment that was unsealed at the same time, prosecutors alleged that he also engaged in kidnapping, forced labor, bribery, and other crimes. And y'all see the time of each of those charges too. So we got life in prison for racketeering.
And what's crazy,
15 years for trafficking. Maximum 10 years for transportation for prostitution.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the second one? The second one?
Minimum 15 years for trafficking. Maximum is life in prison for trafficking.
Y'all get in the comment section and y'all let us know if you think he's going to get away. I don't think he is going to get away with this. And if you guys could see this picture right here, we'll also show you the video really quick. But this was him in the park, Central Park in New York, hours before he was arrested. And to me, he looked like he was very worried. Let's see. I mean, he looked pretty serious.
He was like,
Let's look at it again. I don't know what he's gonna do. And it said they didn't give him he didn't make bail, they didn't give him bail. So he's gonna be sitting in there until the trial.
Yeah, and that's setting a tone. To me, that judge is setting a tone that no, you can't be conditioned, no release on condition of nothing. You're just staying in jail.
And so with that being said, people have been talking about Diddy and the people that he is in close proximity to, and all the people that are choosing to speak out in his defense, Boosie being one of them. And I just don't understand that, because he, is being accused of ugging people. These are not willing participants, and Boosie is basically trying to say, these people were willing participants. Be quiet, sir, until you get the evidence. And people have just been pulling up old pictures and videos of all the men that have been around him. They pulled up a video of the rapper Meek Mill when he was in the pool after a Diddy party, and Diddy was asking him, Diddy was saying, "You look good, daddy," or calling him or something like that. And then people also pulled up videos of Jocelyn Hernandez when she accused Stevie J of watching Happy Corn. So let's just play those too, because I think that the people that are in connection with him are going to be going down as well. And it will make sense when Jocelyn accused Stevie J of that, because of I just realized men that are inconsistent like that with women and beat on them and all of that, all of these broken homes are typically like that.
I've been vindicated. The truth is here. And this right here, you can't get away from the truth. Okay?
So if you guys remember a while ago, Jocelyn was basically accusing Stevie J of that. And so he was probably at these baby oil parties.
Yeah.
That's what the rumors say.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Anybody at this point that's speaking up for him, I'm like, which party did you attend?
Exactly. And to where you don't want to get, blackballed or whatnot. Yeah. And so, the streets are real quiet and the streets are real dry because we don't have Wendy Williams. Typically, we would have had Wendy Williams, bright and early for Hot Topics on Monday morning, giving it to Diddy's ass. But right now, Wendy Williams, is facing her own issues. She's currently, her guardian, the guardian of Wendy Williams, is currently filing against the A&E networks and is accusing them of exploiting Wendy and only paying her $82,000 for her Lifetime documentary.
Yeah. You want me to say a little about the article? Okay. Yeah. It says, according to the amended complaint, Wendy Williams received $82,000 for the stomach-turning documentary, which in February showed her cognitive decline across 4 episodes. She is credited as an executive producer on the documentary, which the filing alleges falsely implies she endorsed the final product. Defendants have profited immensely from their exploitation of her, the complaint said, yet she has hardly seen any of that profit. In total, after participating in filming sessions on numerous occasions, she has personally received around $82,000. This is a paltry sum for the use of highly invasive, humiliating footage that portrayed her in the confusing throes of dementia, while defendants who have profited on the streaming of the program have likely already earned millions.
Which is evil. And I'm I feel so bad for Wendy right now. And I was also wondering, with everything that Wendy could potentially expose about Diddy, since we are learning how evil and wicked this entertainment game really is, I'm wondering how much does Wendy ex-husband and Diddy like how much do they have to do with where she is right now? And that's not to just be making up conspiracy theories or whatnot, but it's just, I don't really believe in coincidences. And it's just the irony in where her health is right now when all of these people in these high places are being exposed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we gotta leave the door open for some possibilities. Because I mean, the way that Diddy has been accused of taking some people out all the way or partially, I'm like, she could just have been on the list, because between Albie Shore, Kim Porter, Tupac, I mean, unknowns and knowns. Didn't he blow up Kid Cudi car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some crazy stuff.
And you know me being, just a psychopath, I started going back trying to find like what was Kid Cudi doing around that time frame and just trying to piece my own little research together.
Was he dating Cassie for a hot second?
I've not like really gotten far in the research. I'm talking about trying to do like, well, apparently Cassie wasn't even dating him. He thought that Cassie was dating
the rumor. I got you.
Right.
I heard it was at least, that's what I mean. He was connected in writing to her, and not that she may have, actually dated him, but I thought that was the motivation, that he just thought they were. But yeah.
Regardless, he's a psycho.
Yes. Dangerous.
Now let's talk about Jennifer and her jailmate. And yes, girl, let's talk about Jennifer. Jennifer, I don't know if we should be saying congratulations. I don't think people are quite happy for her. And it's not necessarily that they aren't happy for her. They just don't want her to continue to make these poor decisions when it comes to men. I think Evelyn might have been one of the people that tried to warn Jen about this man, because we see in a clip of the trailer that's coming out for Basketball Wives, Jennifer basically say that she don't want to hear what anybody has to say about this, that, and the third. And it will make you think, after Evelyn posted this on her story, that maybe they have fallen out, because Evelyn also wasn't at the wedding and they're supposed to be good friends.
I think Evelyn told her, girl, we supposed to get them, not they get us. That's what I feel.
Right. Right. Because everybody Evelyn has dated has financially benefited her.
Yeah.
Versus Jennifer, it seems like she's financially benefiting everybody that comes into her life.
Every time. Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know, y'all. I mean, congratulations are in order for Jennifer Williams. Carlos King was also, at her. Carlos King was also there, girl, and he messy, right? He gonna be whatever he can, and where are her friends? You don't have nobody telling you maybe you should slow it down. Yeah.
Also, I don't congratulate them. I just want to make that clear.
That's mean. You petty. You don't congratulate them. No, that's some mean shit right there.
Because I don't congratulate her getting pre and post scammed. I don't congratulate her. No.
See, everybody think Trini is a perfect little angel. Look at
I don't know why they think that.
I don't know why they think that either, girl. A perfect little angel, you are not.
I'm not, and I don't want to be, because then that I'll disappoint you less if you don't think that.
Yeah. Well, let's move on from Jen and the pen. Let me stop. Let's talk about oh my gosh, have y'all been watching Salt Lake City, and do you guys plan on watching Salt Lake City? Because I watched the episode last night, baby. Was it last night? Did the episode come on last night? I don't know. But the first episode of the new season came out, and you guys, Angie clocked in. Okay, Whitney clocked in. Angie brought this scroll, which I thought was so funny because girl, grow up. You watched it, Trey?
Can I ask you questions? Okay, because here's the thing. I only watched someone review the last season when Angie made her debut. I did watch Salt Lake City for a while, but I had nobody talk to about it. So here we go. But so I didn't know if Angie was coming back another season. Apparently she is. My question to you is, who's with Angie this season? Is somebody like, does she have allies?
Girl, what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? Her and Mary are actually cool.
Okay.
Which is crazy because, Mary didn't like her last season. And she was, every single time Mary got a chance, she was lighting her ass up. Like, she was like, who are you? Who is Angie? Like, Angie, I don't want to come over there. Stop talking to me. Like, she's just so funny. I love Mary.
Mary.
Go ahead.
Mary's good TV. That's all I was going to say.
She is good TV. And Mary and Angie are now close buds, and I'm interested to see how that dynamic is going to work because Angie she also got a lot of fire behind her this season. Andy told her, you better get to work or I'm going to give you your pink slip. Clearly, because she's not like cringy annoying with it. She's very much so, okay, girl, get your little backbone, girl. So,
I might tune in when I can. I might not be on time every week, but I might have to go ahead and if it's a week, I can use my little subscription I'm paying for.
Girl, or I'll give you the website where you could just watch all the shows without paying for anything. But girl, and then Whitney, like when she was like, okay, well, you know how I feel, and then she just stuck up her middle finger, and then Lisa was like, okay, well, leave, and then she just got up and she just left, like just a moment. It was just a moment, and I'm not here for the girls ganging up on Whitney. I'm really not here for that.
So Whitney is the one being roasted right now.
Whitney is the one with the high pitched.
No, I know who she is. I'm saying, are they going after her this season though? Is that what?
I think so. I mean, it's looking like they lighting her ass up. The editing was so good. Everybody was basically blaming Whitney for doing this, that, and the third. It was like, oh, Whitney, you was doing this, you was doing that, and she had a comeback for all of them. She was like, on one of them, she was like, nope, no, I wasn't. That was da-da-da-da-da. And then on one of them, she was like, nope, they were trying to drag me in their mess. I don't have nothing to do with that. Because people was trying to say she never take accountability. I don't know, but I was so entertained.
I might have to get a little peeky peek. Okay.
If you don't even want to watch the whole thing, just go on Instagram, go to OMFG Reality TV or go to Reality Entertainment Television.
Okay.
Girl, and just watch the clips. It is so good. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like.
The last full season I watched, I think, was up until the time Jen didn't get on that bus because she already knew they was after her. That was the full season I watched, but I still kind of stayed in with some of my Bravo YouTube reviewers for a little bit especially to get that tea on when Angie, was being called out for being behind that page and all that stuff.
Oh no, that's not Angie. That's not Angie. That is no, that's not Angie. That is damn, what's her name?
Did she come back? Because that's her face right there, ain't it? That's not the one.
No, she didn't come back, which is why everybody is so upset. But the girl that run the Kat Von T's page, right?
Oh yes, that's who I was talking about.
But you want to know what's so good? They tried to do her bad, but guess what? She is now going to be on Traitors.
Oh, that's perfect for her.
Girl, yes, it's perfect for her. So you can catch her on Traitors, baby. She got her own check now.
Okay.
People don't got to worry about what she.
I don't know which one Angie is then. Well, I mean, there was two Angies.
Angie is right here with the heart earrings. But hold on, Jen is her name. Jen is her name.
Her name was Jen.
I don't know. Hold on, let me make sure, girl.
Okay, Jen was the flashy one that went to jail.
Yes, that was Jen.
That was
Jen. But the Kat Von Teese girl, what the fuck is her name? Y'all help us out, damn.
Where is our Salt Lake City Mormon Housewives watching?
No, because I'm that girl, but I don't know why I'm having this brain fart right now. And they were actually just, hold on, what's her name? Here, Monica is her name. Monica is her name.
Monica. I remember a little bit about.
I loved Monica. She was so entertaining. I think that they are fools to never bring her back.
Okay, so Monica
was
bring her back. The behind the page.
Yes, Kat Von Teese.
Angie do. Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember who Angie was. Angie better bring it because she should not still be here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because Monica brought it. That was the best season ever. But Angie, she was boring last season, and she really was just making up bullshit out of her. She was just pulling anything out of her ass for drama. Okay. This season, girl, Monica, Monica, she's going to be on Traitors.
Okay. Monica.
And she has been watching the show, and she's been talking about it.
She should. People will probably want to hear what she got to say. Love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, Bookie, because you wants to talk about Luther.
Luther. Oh my God. Luther's got a biopic coming, and I'm excited with my old soul self. I want to watch it. The first trailer came out, and it says it's the first official trailer for Luther. Never too much. The highly anticipated documentary on R&B icon Luther Vandross has been released. The film, set to hit select theaters on November 1st, is a 15-year labor of love from the Luther Vandross estate, so you know it's gonna be good. And it's directed and executive produced by Don Porter. I am excited. Probably gonna cry.
Okay, well, y'all better be up in a building for the Luther documentary. I don't really care enough to be keeping up with that, but I know a little something.
Man, I'm ready. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I know a little song, but I don't know much now, child. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he is. If you ever get your hands on some vinyl too, I'm telling you, to hear anything, even new songs on vinyl, is something about that crackling. I don't know, but girl, I'm just letting you know. Timeless voice, timeless.
Well, we about to get ready to close out the show, and I want to talk about Brian Mcknight giving daddy advice, because who the hell do you think you are, sir? And if y'all are not familiar with who Brian Mcknight is, and I don't understand why I don't have him in my lineup currently.
Are you talking about like an image or?
Yeah, I should have had him in my lineup. How very jealous of StreamYard. I gotta blame everything on StreamYard, child. Because they just don't be doing it. But that's okay. So I thought I had it in my lineup, a picture of him. But girl, Luther, I have the video, and that's just not Luther. See, we was Brian Mcknight. Let me just play the video first. But if y'all don't remember, Brian Mcknight basically disowned all of his black kids to, I guess, be the best father of the world to
stepfather too. Stepfather and father to his biracial children. He also changed his name to some shit so he can name the new biracial boy a junior. So let's hear his little 2-minute spiel on what he think it means to be a father.
I'm Brian Mcknight. Welcome to the first episode of Fatherhood Fridays. I'm so excited to share with you my story of fatherhood and also highlight other fathers out there who are exceptional examples of what a great father should be. I wanted to have a guest today, but as you can see, I'm here by myself, so I guess he wasn't man enough to have a conversation about fatherhood. I'm still waiting, Rick. Now, I'm not here to throw any shade on anyone or to live in the past in any way. I've addressed all of that. Fatherhood Fridays is about how when you do things the right way, with God on your side, with the person he made for you, the happiness and joy you feel will be greater than anything you could have ever imagined. My wife, Leilani, and I have been together over a decade and married for almost 7 years. Naturally, I became Julia and Jack's father with the blessing of their biological father, and we became a family. What is a part of her is a part of me also. I have my own personal father-daughter and father-son relationships with them, and as their father, I have the privilege of loving them, molding them, guiding them, and nurturing them alongside their mom, and bringing them to adulthood, frankly, has been one of the greatest pleasures of my life. At dinner one night recently, I asked them both, why in this world where it seems like children want to do anything but listen to their parents, why they respect and love me so much? I asked them, was it the cars or the trips all over the world, or was it maybe the homes we live in? And you want to know what they both said? They said, because you're my dad, and all we want to do is make you proud. Notice, it's not you're my stepdad, it's just dad. Julia graduated with honors, getting her master's at Emory, and is in her residency on her way to becoming an anesthesiologist. And Jack is in his senior year at Colorado, graduating with 2 degrees, and will be headed to law school next fall. And now that Junior is here, they're so excited to see him grow up the same way that they did. You see, he's the one that ties us all together. Because of him, we are one blood. Proud father doesn't even come close to describing how I feel. How successful a child is directly proportional to how they've been parented. But be clear, even if they didn't have all these accomplishments, I would be proud and grateful simply because they exist, that they came from the woman who I am deeply in love with. Of course her children are my children. They gave me the gift of true fatherhood. They are mine and I am theirs. What we have is symbiotic. They nurture me as much as I nurture them. See, there's a huge difference when a man is a father out of choice and desire and not out of obligation. And that's what Fatherhood Friday is all about. The joys of fatherhood. I'll see you next Friday. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Y'all, I couldn't take it. That bitch crazy. That bitch is crazy. I couldn't take it. I think that he is absolutely diabolical. For him to say out of his mouth, what's hers is mine, while fathering children that are wholeheartedly yours is absolutely disgusting. But you want to know what's more disgusting? Karma. And the way we are all going to be able to watch it live. I can't wait till this woman take and steal all of your money and your entire legacy. Because at this moment, you think that you're living so happily and freely. And it's just so sad that these type of Negroes create all of this trauma for their Black children, while pedestalizing and fetishizing these women and having white children. Because at the end of the day, he don't got, I mean, being biracial does not make you Black. You're biracial. You're not Black. So they know what they're doing when they go out here and they have these biracial children with these women. They know they're erasing their bloodline and their history and their legacy. They want to erase it. They don't want Blackness. They hate themselves.
Now I will agree that is very much self-hate what he's doing. I don't know where I stand on if biracial people that have a Black parent are Black or not. So I'm gonna stay out that part. But I do think that it is such a form of self-hate to literally erase your previous, and there are adults listening to him, seeing him do this, and to have a son that's a junior and you change your name so you could create a different junior, and you have an adult daughter that's looking at this, and it's just like, this is crazy. This is sad and it's pissing me off at the same time. It's so evil. This is evil. And then to tell them they're wrong.
And, I feel where you're coming from as far as the biracial conversation, because, everybody has this attachment of, but I do want to know though, right? Because why is it that we call biracial people Black when they don't necessarily have the same experiences as Black people in general?
Well, this is for me because of genetics. Biracial people come out with all types of phenotypes, and there are a lot that just look Black, so they will have just the Black experience. Doesn't matter you came from a different one half is a different race. That's why I'm not sure, because I've seen phenotypically where people just look Black even if they're biracial. So that's why I don't.
I don't know. I agree. I think that there should be some exclusivity to the Black community because I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like biracial people can be biracial. Like, what's wrong with them being biracial? Because I mean, when you have two Black parents, you're not going to have the same experience as a person with white grandparents, Black grandparents, a white parent, and a Black parent. You know what I'm saying? I
I
feel
feel
like I feel like you can have the same experience with anybody, right? I can have the same experience with an Indian woman, an African woman, white woman, Hispanic woman, Guatemalan woman, whatever, right? You can have the same experiences with anybody, but I don't know.
I hear you, and I've heard the conversation before. It's not new to me because you're saying it, and that's why I already knew. I don't know for sure where I stand because I've really like to listen to those types of conversations, and I'm just like, I guess I don't know where I stand, or I'm in the middle, or even maybe I might even just disagree and not be in the middle. I don't know. So that's why I'm just like, I hear you, and I've heard the points. I just don't know if I'm on that commitment level of thinking the same way though.
Right. No, I totally understand it. I totally understand it. But I mean, I don't know, because I feel like even when you have a Black mother, you still, like, even when we see biracial people with Black moms versus white moms, the experiences is still different.
You usually
biracial people with Black moms understand that they aren't Black and they're biracial because that's how their moms teach them. Versus,
I've heard and see, I've seen mostly the.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I see mostly it's the biracial daughters that they speak out on if they have a white mom, that their white moms are racist and their white moms trying to tell them, well, you know, you're not them, you're biracial. It's like, I am and those women that call out their white moms are like, I'm a Black woman. Like, I don't see it any other way when you're talking about these other Black women. And so it's a hard, complex one. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's that complex. I think it's really, really fairly simple, but I think it's about egos, and then also people just being fearful of the conversation because you know what it brings. You know what that conversation brings.
I can still acknowledge, and see, I'm talking about on a genetic level too. And Don Cheadle, I'll never forget, I don't know where I saw it, but Don Cheadle said, you are what you have to defend. So if you phenotypically show up as Black, you most likely identify as Black because that's what you have to defend all the time. Right. But we'll say that biracial people that definitely do not look just Black, they can flow between it. It always benefits them, and they can always fall back on the Black race to benefit the most. I acknowledge all the benefits that they unfortunately can get versus someone just being monoracially Black. I can acknowledge that.
Yeah, it's a food for thought conversation. I always like to just, have the conversation because it's always so interesting.
It's true. I definitely watch. I like to consume stuff like that to make sure I'm well rounded. So I totally understand where you're coming from.
And so but yeah, somebody had made a comment, and I really agree with that. It is when you have two parents of a different race, you can identify, how you want versus a Black person, which is why there should be, in my opinion, there should be some exclusivity, because even if you do have a parent of, both races, those parents are still exclusive to one race, not you, which is not a bad thing. And if people can get out of the mindset of that being a bad thing, then it wouldn't be a problem, because I do think there is a unique individual experience to being biracial, whether you're dark or light, just like there's a unique experience to being Black, whether you're dark or light, just like there's a unique experience to being Hispanic, whether you're dark or light. So, and I also think that's why so many of them suffer with identity crisis, because people are not focused on how very complex their situation is and always trying to subject them to one specific space when that's not who they are as a whole. That's why I have the conversation, not necessarily, to pass judgment like you don't belong here, because I don't believe that. I believe that you are such a complex person, that you deserve a separate category, that where people will be able to solely focus on the complexity and understand it. So when we as Black people say, okay, well, even though you got a white parent and a Black parent, you're still Black. It also creates a lot more complexities in our community when we're already dealing with so many other things, just like over in other, I don't know, so much depth. We passed the time.
I got you. It's a good conversation. I agree with Simone and everybody. It's a good conversation.
Yeah, and I don't think nobody's opinion is more appropriate or right than the other, especially when you are not even living in the experience.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, y'all, we gotta get up out of here, okay?
This was really good. I want to find more TikTok stories to follow with these people with their crazy stuff. This is good though. I enjoyed this. Shout out to Melody again. Woo woo. Sunday is her TikTok in LA. Support.
Yes. All right, y'all. See y'all on Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out.
Bye.